Hey, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? I got so much I want to talk about today. First of all, I got people freaking out on me. They're freaking out because the market is up one day after 8 down days. So they're all like, "Oh my God, it's never going to stop going up." Mike, aren't you worried about central bank buying? Come on. I'm not worried about central bank buying. All right, let me say that. That first of all, that's a crazy, almost made up story. That's a zero hedge story. Yes, sometimes the central bank. Last year, it was reported. I don't know how true it is, but it was reported that the Swiss National Bank they bought something like 60, 70 billion worth of stocks. Stock market hardly went up last year. Remember, I was talking about it all the time. I was telling people to buy, buy, buy. Every reaction down, the cockroaches were out. They were selling. I had people emailing me from columns that I posted up on thestreet.com where I was very bullish, telling people to buy stocks. I had people emailing me, calling me a huckster, calling me irresponsible for telling people that the S&P was going to go above 2100. Now where is it? 2400, a little bit below that. We had how many attempts to go above 2100? There were maybe 3 or 4 major attempts to get above 2100 last year, and every time it failed and went down hard. But last year was a wonderful, wonderful time to be buying stocks. It was the low-hanging fruit of investing and trading. And by the way, what's happening now, and I could see the panicky reaction among people. Oh my God, Mike, aren't you worried about central banks buying? Like it's never going to stop going up. Mike, it's never going to stop going up. It's the exact reverse, psychology of last year. The exact reverse psychology. I love this market to be short in because nobody wants to be short. Nobody wants to be short this market. All right. A couple of videos ago, I said, get out of your comfort zone. Get out of your comfort zone. When it's really comfortable to be in a position because you think it's never going to stop and it's one direction, that market, and it's only going to stay one direction. Markets have slaughtered people who chase after comfort like that. I love this. Let me just tell you, if you didn't hear what I just said, I love this environment where nobody thinks it's going to go down. Yesterday it was down 180 points on the opening with the whole Trump scare and the failure of the healthcare bill, and then it rallied and it closed. Dow closed down like 45. Nasdaq was up, and everybody it's fed. Oh my God, it's going back. Either that or the rally. I love this. I love this. Okay, I absolutely love. To me, this is so easy. And you'll see it was the same thing with the dollar. It was the same thing with gold. Remember last November, December when they sold gold down to 1120. Where is it now? 1260. Remember just a couple of weeks ago before the Fed rate hike. I had people on here say, Mike Norman, he's such an idiot. He thinks that rate hikes are bullish for gold. Ha 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 ha. These guys sold at 1195. It's at 1260. So I love this. Okay, I love this. I love this. All right, number one. Number two, what they bought today? Why did they buy the conference board? Oh, the conference board. It came out with its consumer confidence index in March. It hit the highest level of 16, 17 years, 125.6. Oh my God! Oh my God! Everything's gonna go to the moon. Everything's fantastic. Everything's wonderful. The conference board. By the way, I sent out an email to MMT Trader subscribers, but I'm even going to share this with you people because it's so wonderful. It's so fantastic. Consumer confidence is what we call a coincident index. That means, hey, if everybody feels good now, it's going to show up in the index. It doesn't tell you anything about what's going to happen, in the future, even 3 months from now. It doesn't even tell you really what's happening right now underneath the rosy headlines and how everyone feels at the moment. And I'll show you something. And I sent this out there on a chart. In January 2000, The Conference Board's index of consumer confidence hit an all-time record high of 144.7. What happened to the market? The market peaked out in January 2000, and we went into a big-time bear market. In February 2009, do you remember that? That's not that long ago, February 2009. We're in the great financial crash. The Dow went all the way down to 6,500. The Conference Board index at the time was 25. 25. Right now it's 125. It was at 25. What did that tell you? Sell? That was the bottom. That was the absolute bottom. So if you listen to these numbers, if you listen to look, the way I've always used consumer confidence, I use it as a contrarian indicator. When everybody's so happy, rah, rah, it's wonderful, I got a great job, everything's fantastic. They're not looking. They don't see what I see. They're not looking. All right? I use it as a contrarian. You could use it however you want. I'm not telling you, if you want to buy today, that's fantastic. Go ahead and buy today. If you want to sell when that confidence index goes down to 25, and one day it will again, when that thing goes down to 25, that's fantastic. But be assured of one thing. I'm going to be on the opposite side of your trade. I'm going to be on the opposite side of your trade. All right? Then we got guys on here, one day, and they come on here like they're bragging, like they're so savvy. Oh, I'm long the NASDAQ. I've been long the NASDAQ since November. Meanwhile, 2 days before that, he's telling everybody on here, I've shorted stocks, short the S&P. Oh, I'm long the dollar. Then the dollar goes down. No, but I'm long bonds. Bonds go down. I mean, come on, people. I can see right through you. And then the guy's like, oh, I'm a momentum trader. I don't follow what you do. Okay, you buy high and you sell low. Fantastic. Look, I can make money doing that because I can make money with any. It's not the system that makes me money. I told you I could throw darts at a dartboard. I could buy high and sell low and still make money. You guys can't. You can't. I can do it because I got the mental game. I know how to do it. You guys can't. You think it's about the system and you go to the system and you have zero mental game and you lose. And then you post up stupid things like, oh, I'm short the S&P, I'm long the NASDAQ, I'm long bonds, I'm long the dollar. Everything's wrong. You don't know how to ride it out. Then you have guys who say like, oh, Mike, how long do we have to wait? Because I talk about patience a lot. So like, but how long do I have to be patient, Mike? How long? That's like, I said it before. It's like when you're a kid taking a trip with your parents and you're sitting in the back of the car. Mom, Dad, are we almost there yet? You sound like a child. You sound like an infantile child when you talk like that. A man, a strong person, a strong individual, a strong woman, they're not saying stuff like that. They can wait. They can wait. You could take losses. You're free to take losses. I'm happy when you take losses because, some percentage of those losses, they're flowing right into my pocket every single time. I love you guys who use stops. I love you. I made a career on the floor learning how to pick stops and trade off of stops and take people's money. So use them. Take your prudent losses. It's beautiful. Buy high, sell low. Buy into some zero hedge article that the market's only going to go one way. It's fantastic. Folks, all this is money to me and to my followers and to people who really, put the effort in and learn this stuff. Now, I don't want to read this because it's over my brain power. Well, did you ever think about maybe elevating your brain power a little bit? Like just trying to learn something? So there you go, folks. There you go. Whoa! Fantastic. We're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. I love this market. I love this market. And we'll talk, 6 or 7 months down the road, whatever, just like we're talking now last year. You probably forgot that. The cockroaches who were selling like crazy last year, selling like crazy. There was nobody who wanted to buy stocks. I was the only one. All right, see you later. Bye-bye.